Hey Aries, it's Suzanne with Sunny Force Tarot here to do your special Valentine's Day reading and what your, who your person is and what might surprise you about them or what might be hidden from you about them. All right, so the first three cards are going to describe who they are as a person. So you can recognize if this is your reading, and I'm going to tell you right now for this particular reading, if you don't resonate with the first three cards, it's very likely that this is not your reading. Okay, these readings I found are going to be a little more specific. Okay, all right, so let's take a look. We have 10 of Wands. We have 8 of Swords. And we have, this is crazy. This card, Temperance, card of Sagittarius, has come out in the last 3 readings. That is crazy. All right, so I'm going to tell you who this person is. This person may come across as a little bit of, this is the person that things happen to. Okay? If you think about the last person in your life that, had a flat tire or had a fender bender or or got in trouble at work. And it's funny because this person has a real, they have a real desire to please people. This person can be a little bit of a people pleaser, and it creates quite a burden for them. With this 8 of Swords, this is not somebody that readily says what they really think. And that presents all kinds of problems for this person. This person struggles to say no when they mean no. And with this Temperance card, you can see that she's mixing fire and water. And what does that create? That creates smoke or steam, okay? Steamy smoke. This person internally is very, I feel like this person has some internal things going on with them. They could be a little bit angry under the surface, but I don't feel like this person presents that way. They present as somebody that wants to be helpful and say yes. This person could be described as somebody that, we can always depend on so-and-so to do this. And I don't feel it's because they truly, they truly want to do that. But I do feel like they truly want to be helpful. They want to be seen as helpful. It's like if this person's sister calls them and, and says, hey, can you lay down a new floor for me this weekend? And they had plans with you, they're going to be very frustrated by that, but they're going to say yes to go and lay the floor for their sister. And that makes them feel trapped, in their do-goodedness, okay? When you can't say no to anybody, you've got to be able to put yourself first in some circumstances. This person, I feel, is so used to heeding the call of help of other people. It doesn't allow them to do things that they want to do in their life. This person is constantly trying to find a peaceful moment, trying to find some harmony between, everything that they do for other people and what they do for themselves. So you would see this person as very kind and very giving. And I feel like they do want to do a lot of what they do for people. But it's at the expense of their own happiness. So, yeah, so I feel like that's who this person is that you might be connecting with. So if you're frustrated that this person is, canceling plans with you, they're just as frustrated by it. If you feel like this person is a little bit flaky, and that's why I feel like the Sagittarius energy is coming out here, because, Sagittarius can be a little bit flighty, a little flaky, a little bit, they'll overextend themselves. They love to have fun, and some of the things that this person's accepting, could be fun to them. They might like laying, a new floor for their sister. They may enjoy that, the actual activity of doing that. They don't enjoy how much time it takes and, other people that it might hurt. This is somebody that overextends themselves. All right, so this is something that's going on in their life right now that might surprise you. All right, so we have the tree, we have the key, and we have the star. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward, okay? I feel like this tree represents family and friends, things that are rooted in this person's life, okay? They spend a lot of time doing things, for family and friends. They spend a lot of time with their family and friends. That's very important to them. And, they would say, if this person, regularly says, going back to my roots, or these people are my roots, that's how they refer to their family and friends. Over here, we have the star, which is, like the star in tarot. This is this person's heart's desire. And then we have the key in the middle. And it's almost like there's two doors here. 1, 2. And this person feels like they have to make a choice between what their heart's desire is and their roots. And it's like they've lost the key. Because you don't have to make a choice between these two things. Like, I feel like you could be this person's heart's desire, what they love, what they're attracted to, who they want. And then over here, you've got their family and friends and all the other obligations, maybe at work, things that root this person in their life. And the challenge that they have is that they feel like they constantly have to make a choice between this and this. And the reality is they feel that way because they can't say no. And they need to find balance between family and friends and their heart's desire, which I feel is you. So this could be a very frustrating situation for you, especially if recently you are demanding, a little bit more of their time. They might have recently shown some frustration. You know, if the two of you have recently ended or split, or, you know, maybe this connection never got off the ground, it's because this person just, you know, might be terrible at time management, or they're terrible at saying no to people that they consider their roots. You may know this about this person, you may not, okay? But there's definitely more to this person than you think. So what would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? This is just crazy. Seven of Wands. Okay, so we have Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. Okay, this person would say, you know what? I absolutely would love to spend more time with you, but I'm constantly having to defend. Seven of Wands. I'm constantly having to defend my time or my ability to give. So, in other words, if this person says no to somebody in their friends and family circle, they have to defend it. They feel like they have to defend it. They don't have to defend it, you know? So it's almost like this person feels like they are inadvertently pitting you against their family by saying no. I feel, you know, truly. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is about competition. This is a heavy energy in the fire signs for these readings today. Five of Wands is about competition against family and you. You know, the way that this person goes about things is what is creating this competition. And then we have Five of Pentacles. They feel like, you know, they're missing out. They're missing out, and I feel like it's the relationship that suffers, not the family and friends. This person is making a choice, you know, to unequivocally give to family and friends. It's like they can't say no. So Five of Pentacles, they feel left out in the cold in a way because they feel like they don't have the freedom in their own life to choose where they want to spend their time, which I feel like right now is with you. This is a battle of family and friends and relationship. And this person would say that they feel like they don't have enough time in the day, you know, for everybody in their life. And I feel like that's what might have hurt this connection or is hurting this connection right now. But I'm here to tell you, it's not because they don't want to give to you. It is not because they don't want to give to you. It's because this particular person's family and friends have come, you know, have become so used to this person giving of themselves to them. They don't know any other way. And not to make this person's family and friends the bad guys. You know, they're not. And neither is your person. But the combination of the two creates challenges for this connection. So for you, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Here's the deal. At some point, you know, if this connection goes the distance, which, you know, I feel like this person would be the type of person that you would want to go to the distance with, based on how they treat their family and friends. If you go the distance with this person, eventually you become part of this clan. You become part of this group. Now, that might be a good thing for some of you. It might be not a great thing for some of you. But this person's family and friends are never going to go away. So it's like, if you can't beat them, join them, is what, I feel like this reading is about. But, you've connected with somebody that's very giving and that has a hard time saying no. All right, so keep an open mind, and very soon clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So, you might be in a situation right now where you're thinking, gosh, do I really want to put up with this for the rest of my life? I feel very strongly that you probably, this is probably somebody that would be a phenomenal husband or wife. This is somebody, this is somebody that loves through action. This person might not be great with expressing their love, but they love through action. They take care of people that they love. In a way, this feels like a keeper. They in many ways feel trapped by their actions, but I don't see this person changing all that much. They feel like they're missing out sometimes. They feel like they lack in their life because of how much they give. But I still feel like it brings this person, as much joy as it does burden. And instead of competing with the family and friends, join them. I feel like that's how you overcome this situation. So, if this person invites you along with family and friends, go every chance you get. They want you, and that's the solution here, is to become part of the family and friends. So if you're fighting that, you might be fighting a losing battle. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you for this week. If you are looking for a personal reading, I am doing same-day readings tomorrow on Saturday. All the information that you need is in the description box below. I hope you have a lovely, happy Valentine's Day. These readings are a little bit different to give you a little bit of a different insight potentially into the person that you're dealing with. Sometimes we get so stuck on how we think this person is or how we see them. There could be more going on under the surface, okay, which I feel is definitely the case here. You might actually see this situation, within your connection, or when you look back on this connection, you might see that this was an issue, and there's potential to reconnect. I feel like this is a good person overall. All right, that's what I have for you. I will talk to you next week if I don't hear from you tomorrow. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.